자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 저 오늘 NBA 2K20 뉴올리언스 펠리컨스 대 골든스테이트 워리어즈 경기 11월 18일 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 골든스테이트 워리어즈로 제가 최근에 경기 진행할 때마다 성적이 좋지 않은데 오늘은 이길 수 있지 않을까 싶네요. 자, 그럼 경기 시작해 보겠습니다.
On this week's episode of 2K20, my career star, Idris Elba. We compare the My Player Nation standings to the real NBA and your top plays.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, after all the turmoil in New Orleans last season, there's fresh air in the Big Easy. The Pelicans won the lot.
They are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Holiday.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games.
사실
He's been
뭐
focusing
뉴올리언스도
more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor,
데이비스
and it's
주긴
made them a
했지만
lot tougher on D.
Now Golden
그
State's starting
신인
five.
우선 지명권이라든가 이런 거 많이 받아왔기 때문에
Then it's
미래를
Russell.
보고
Then it's Robinson.
트레이드
And it's
한 거라고
Poole
보면
in at the
되죠.
two-guard spot. And for New Orleans, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Ingram is out there with Williams, and it's Favors in at the 5. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level
아, 요새
they're known for.
점프볼도 내가 계속
Defensively, it might be
못
tougher,
따내네.
but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Holiday against Russell. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Poole. Russell looking around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Poole. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here is Holiday. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And the wide open shot from Redick. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Knocks it loose and stolen by Williams. Passes it to Redick. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nice D from Russell. Robinson goes in and finished off by Robinson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Favors finds Ingram. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. Robinson passes to Poole, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Poole's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the
Oh,
rejection by
block 좋아.
Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Of course, teams sometimes struggle right out of the blocks. When do they generally hit, in your opinion, the panic button?
Well, let's hope the panic button doesn't get hit for anybody, Kevin. But the one thing that
잉그램도
would
그래도
concern any team, obviously, is
레이커스에서 와서
injury to a
괜찮지, 이
star, either
정도면.
an established star or a rookie they're trying to get good minutes for. But boy, if you're hitting the panic button this early, look out.
But the one thing is,
감정이
Doris, you can really kind of
들어갈
rectify
줄이야.
the situation because of the length of the regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. An NBA year affords plenty of opportunities to find your footing.
And here is Green, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Reddick. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
I thought his physicality was crucial too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Holiday gets the bucket.
제
Holiday's got his
풀이
third basket of the
스피드를
night
못
right
따라가네.
there.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
To the inside.
Oh.
And stolen by Favors. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Here's Ingram. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy
Nice.
is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Here's Bowman. And Okafor with the block. And here's Jackson. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers. Hart, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Lee. Excellent D there from Okafor.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. The Pelicans 4th.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Bowman passes to Chris. Bowman, guarded by Jackson. To stop the run. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Hart kicks to Jackson. Now here's Okafor. Covered by Chris. And it's Okafor missing. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The pass to Bowman. Pass to Pascal.
Oh,
Out of
hi.
bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
That That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Morris checked in for the Pelicans.
체스가
Omari Spellman
아하
has come in for the Warriors.
빨리 러셀이랑 주전 멤버들이 나와야지. 아 쉽지 않네.
To the paint, here's Moore. Burks pulls it in. The Warriors trail. Down low, picked off in midair. Moore right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bowman passes to Pascal. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Misses the jumper.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
He kicks it to Okafor. Beyond the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
그래도 3점
At
차는
the end of one,
양호하다.
a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, they've got E'Twaun Moore. He's out there with Jackson. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Now here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Burks, the pass to Pascal. Over Okafor. From 17 feet out.
아,
Bank shot.
쟤는
No good.
누구야 쟤?
Leading by
NBA 선수
3
맞아?
to the middle. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Inside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Goes up the baseline, and the Warriors miss again. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against Los Angeles. Jackson looking it over. To the middle. And Hart has it in the corner. Clock at 4. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way with it. And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart on the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Here's Hart. 5 points in the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Okafor kicks to Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
But Greg, I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3-ball too critical in today's NBA.
And Redick the bucket on the assist by
아, 저 풀 쟤 너무 스피드가
And now it's an
떨어진다.
8-point Pelican lead. Russell passes to Robinson. There's the dish to Cauley-Stein. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Now Holiday, 7 points in the game. Pass to Favors. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. To the inside. Green dishes to Robinson. Pelicans with the rebound. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebound.
Warriors trail by 6. Russell inside, guarded by Holiday. Passes it to Poole. And stolen by Favors. Ingram outside. Kicks to Reddick. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Hart. Over Cauley-Stein. And good.
와.
Bounce off the right side of the rim. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
아니 무슨 저기서 3점을 들어가고 앞에 센터가 뛰었는데 말도 안 되네.
Poole. Whistle blows.
Nice.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
Out to Russell. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Favors. Left side, Reddick launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, Green. Outside, Robinson. That's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots. Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And Favors kicks to Reddick. And he's good on the three ball.
아, 무슨 저렇게 3점이 잘 들어갔냐?
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Reddick knows he has the green light to take those.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Williams comes in for J.J. Redick. Now, here is Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Robinson passes to Green. And to get open is Robinson. Count that one. Green's got his first bucket of the night. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Reddick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Poole, the pass to Russell.
Ah.
Pelicans win by 4. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Okafor. Over Russell, and it's Okafor scoring with a great play. Okafor's got his second basket. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Out to Chris. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green, the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Robinson. Fires from deep. And it's Russell missing. And so that's the end of the first half. No. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a... And that's...
We've got got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Warriors trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Then it's Robinson, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard position. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Redick kicks to Ingram. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Robinson leading the break.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Holiday. Pass to Favors. Outside Williams. With his first shot attempt, Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green against Favors. Rebound by Williams.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the rejection.
Wow.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Here's Cauley Stein. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Ingram right side. That one falls. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Passes to Cauley Stein. Here's Pascal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Ingram. The Warriors making the shot. Williams' shot is off.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Pascal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Redick. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Ingram. They get it back. Favors. Nice work. Staying off with the basket. Favors has got his first points of the night.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, here's Burks. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Whoa.
And the foul
내
on
파울이야?
Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pelicans leading by 6. Hart the pass to Favors. The steal. And the pass to Burks. And he converts the layup. Burks has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Hart the pass to Jackson. Outside Favors. Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. Good D by Lee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Doris, you've seen a lot of the Golden State Warriors. You've covered their last 5 finals appearances, their 3 championships. Where do you think the Warriors rank all time?
Well, first of all, it's been a privilege to cover one of the great teams in NBA history. I do believe it's really hard to compare eras, because if you think back to the 90s and the level of physicality that defenses were allowed to play with, you know, it's a drastically different game. It's played in much more open space. Steph Curry has completely changed the defensive geometry with his ability to shoot the basketball. But listen, for me, it's been a privilege to cover this great Warriors run.
Second free throw, no good.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. It's a one-point game. Here's Okafor. Oh, that's blocked.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
So you can see the strength of Alec Burks. What a fighter. This guy, he's not going to back away from a challenge.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Stolen by Jackson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
보면 쟤는 왜 붙은
Pelicans shoot
거야?
their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The Warriors making a switch here. Chris is checked in, and the second free throw, good.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a one-point lead.
Here's Spellman, still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint, shot from 12. Tries again. And another shot. Melli with the rebound.
진짜
in the lead.
너무 능력주의다. 그렇게 안 들어가면 진짜.
Outside Jackson. Count it from 12. Jackson's got 8 points.
스펠맨?
1:46 left to play in the third. Here's Chris, and it's good. 2 points.
Kev, what an amazing first step. That kind of drive, rarely seen from a guy Chris's size.
Jackson kicks to Okafor. Pass to Hart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny
아하,
Green is one of the
또
more unique
패스미스가.
players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean,
로세이랑 왜 안
everything
내보내냐.
for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets a floater go. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And that one falls for Robinson. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jackson. 8 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here is Robinson. 8 points for him. Passes it to Poole. Lets it go with a 3.
아,
Warriors the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh my goodness, this guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. And Golden State also making a change. Russell's checked in. Here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Green against Ingram. And Hart has it in the corner.
안 막어. 아,
Gets it to go from beyond
아,
the arc. Hart's got 11.
막았어야지.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The pass to Chris. Over Okafor. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pelicans lead by. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
A little roll here, okay? Got a good.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. The lead is 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
그치, 나 또
Holiday at the 1 and
들어가는 줄
Redick at
알고
the 2.
놀랬다.
Jaleel Okafor is out there with Ingram. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Okafor finds Ingram. Here's Holiday, guarded by Green. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And it's blocked.
아, 콜 블락 당해. 아, 진짜.
Here's Okafor. That one misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Poole. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Holiday against Russell. Holiday dishes to Ingram. Back to Holiday from about 16. Basket counts. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Poole. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ingram. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Outside, Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Holiday has it in the corner. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the right side. Pass to Russell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A wide open look here for Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so here is New Orleans. The Warriors making the shot from 8. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He
그린
just
쟤는
can't
진짜
make
아,
a shot.
중요한 순간 때
Now
맨날
here's Ingram.
저러더라.
Following the miss by Draymond Green. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Poole, the pass to Robinson. Here's Poole. At the elbow, Green. And Okafor with the block. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's the teardrop. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Poole. Russell left side. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Ingram. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Russell against Holiday. Over Russell. Buries it to the
왜
left,
안
10 feet
뛰어,
away.
저 센터.
And that's
아,
13 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix
인그램이
things up here.
플레이오프
And now
때문에
let's present our Jordan player of the
그렇게
game.
잘한 것 같지 않은데?
Brandon Ingram.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like
리바운드
that,
좀.
but it has to be under control.
골든
We've
스테이트
committed
진짜
way too many
쓰레기네.
fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
That
오,
free throw,
다행이다.
no good.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
He kicks it to Williams. To the middle. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. Cauley-Stein passes to Poole. Can't get it to go. He's made
노마크는 좀
four
들어가줘야
and
되는
just
거
missed
아니야?
his fourth. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Robinson with it. Outside Russell. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. They pass to Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're
공격
up by
포인트가
4.
없어.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter.
바깥에서 3점씩 쏴줄 만한 애가 없단 말이야.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Holiday against Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
이렇게
Holiday's
또
got 4
무너지나?
assists in the game. Russell against Holiday. Outside, Russell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often
멍청이 저
because they're just
센터.
so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't
이번
happen
경기도 또
often.
지네.
It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can
골든스테이트로
make up
진짜
for it on the
승리하기 너무
defensive
어렵다.
end.
And here's Holiday. Ingram outside. Back to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Pass to Favors. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Here's the Warriors with the ball.
This has reached desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And it's Russell missing. And here are the Pelicans. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday against Russell. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 8. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
So New Orleans wins it. It was up for grabs.
야, 결국 점수 못 좁혔어. 골든스테이트가 언제 한번 승리 거두나. 한 최근에 한 이것까지 하면 3경기 연속 계속 패배하는 거 같네. 뭐 물론 실제로도 그렇긴 한데 그래도 이길만 할 것 같기도 한데 또 안 되고. 펠리컨즈는 무조건 이길 줄 알았는데 좀 아쉽네요. 자, 이렇게 해서 NBA 2K20 뉴올리언스 대 골든스테이트 11월 18일 경기 한번 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.